Good morning. Just a quick stream. Just gonna hop on. I'm gonna make a video because the video response was awesome yesterday. So I'm gonna make another video today before FOMC and before we go crazy on some evals today to replace yesterday's accounts. Yesterday was a blip on the radar, and today we're back. Yeah, Isaac, did you get it? Yeah, if you didn't get a payout yet, you most likely are gonna get denied. It's not guaranteed, but it's rare that I get paid on Wednesdays if you use PayPal. Usually it's Tuesdays. And then one time I didn't get paid was because I got denied. And you could get denied for flipping with bull knocks. I don't recommend anyone flipping because they don't have any specific flipping rules. Okay? What does that mean? That means if you have a $2,000 profitable day, most likely a $200-$300 day that they're gonna count it as a flip. Because if you're making $2,000 and the next day you make 200, that's probably a flip day in the eyes of their payout team, right? So I don't recommend flipping at all and keep trading as consistent as possible. It's wise, okay. So I don't know. I've always done PayPal, so I don't know. PayPal was always, yeah. Orbi was fairly easy to say. Little big candle, so kind of scary because it reminded me of yesterday, but. Past couple evals yesterday. Basically, the best part is yesterday I was able to reset one of my TAKEPROFITTRADER accounts, and I got a payout from it. So the streak continues, guys. The streak from TAKEPROFITTRADER continues. I am I was able to request $195 yesterday. I got caught in a trade by luck. Well, not luck, but to get the payout was luck. Like the price just dropped. When I was about to close out, it dropped a couple extra points and I was able to get a payout. My goal is to get close to safety net on the trade. And one trade made $1,700, 3 contracts at the 350 algo. No, there's no promo codes. It's 400. You can only reset 25K accounts. Everything else does not make any sense. And of course, we have two nice two-legged pullbacks here, and I am unable to trade. I'll update you guys on my payouts. So payouts are currently still. I got denied on some. I gotta update the stream, but. I got denied on 1 and 2 so far. 2 payouts denied. And we got 1, 2, and 3 approved. Obviously, this one's going to get denied because I blew the account yesterday. But hopefully these 2 get approved. Although this one, I don't know if it's going to get approved. So not the best, not the worst. Still got 8 days left. So I'm going to try to get those accounts to pay out by end of the month. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I get the money in June or in July, right? Sometimes making goals for payouts in the month is just not good. Well, we have beautiful two-legged pullbacks today. Unfortunately, I was unable to participate because I was not paying attention. But every time we get a big sell-off lately in this bull market, I gotta be able to take a long at the bottom. But just never prepared for it. Any tips to pass evals? I'm too aggressive to give you tips. Like literally I passed 6 evals yesterday out of and I probably failed like I'm trying to think. How I pass evals with like Apex, for example, is I'll just take them in both directions, but not at the same time. So it's not like I hedge. It's just like I'll place an order here to short. If I'm in profit here and it's close to my profit, I'll take a long. If I think it's like holding, right? If it starts to hold, I'll go long. And I'll just random trade. Like I'll take the trade and switch off from that eval and not even pay attention. And then hopefully some of them hit, right? But these are 25Ks. I hate that they renewed. But like I would go like, let's go long. I hate 25Ks. Okay, so that's going down. Crazy how easy the longs are, guys, in this market. Crazy how easy the longs are. Okay, that's struggling, so I'm going to take a short. See, I should have hit market instead of... See, things I do like off stream, like I don't do it. Like I usually hit market because this is what could happen. And I hit limit. I don't know why. Because you don't want to pay attention to the small details. So now I'm going to chase, and now I'm going to lose both. Watch. But I want to lose all of these because they're 25Ks, so... Oh, did I not have a target on this one? No. Obviously, you want to do this when the market's volatile. So like today during FOMC, this is going to be a good way to do it. That's how I pass evals, and my win ratio right now is probably 1 out of 3. Yeah, it's hedging, but it's not like I go in the same price point and then I'm just basically trading the price action as I see it, and I just if I was scalping. Someone's asking me a question, I'm giving you an answer on how I do it, and you could do whatever you want on evals. There's no rules with any prop firm. For the most part, there's a couple prop firms that have some rules for evals, but most don't. You could hedge. I mean, you could go, most people hedge, right? Most people hedge news. That's like the common strategy. You could do it. You could do it on FOMC today. I will be doing it at FOMC today. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it with Apex a lot, but with a couple other prop firms, I will be doing it. Because Apex, I'm pretty solid on accounts after yesterday. I would like to get 150K accounts, so we'll see. These I don't even want. I don't want 25Ks anymore. I just forgot to cancel these from a long time ago. No, I'm not streaming FOMC. I am done streaming around 11 o'clock today. Today's an easy day for me. Maybe if I could catch a trade. Right now, I missed all my trades already. So it's kind of like yesterday what I did. I missed all my, I missed my opening range trade and I chased the market and I lost. Today, I missed this whole move, which is my bread and butter. So now there's really no point of trading. I'm happy with green today. Reset. I wasn't even going to stream today. I'm just jumping on to kind of give you guys an update on payouts and stuff like that. And gonna call it a day. And then I'm going to come back for FOMC. And I'm going to spend around $500 to $1,000 on evals today, maybe. Maybe not. That's like, whoa. How did I not pass one? How did I not pass this? That's great. I literally hit my target and I didn't get filled. All right, so I passed one there. Don't even want these. I don't know if I'm gonna even activate it. I'll activate it if I can't pass any 150Ks. 150Ks are so difficult to pass. There could be a trap set up right there. This is a 150K eval. Oh wait, did I pass? Yes. I did pass 150K on the opening range trade. I forgot about that. See? Good thing I put this in yesterday. I made like 7,000 in this account yesterday. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just not force it today. Let me just put it into the ORB with massive size. Like, I think I took like 12 contracts. And I won on it. And I passed it. So there we go. There's another 150K account. So I'll have 1, 2, 3 150K accounts from Apex. No. I have 3, so I'll have 4. But look, I can make $1,000 on 150K accounts a day. That's massive. Those 20 Apex evals. If you lost 20 Apex evals in a group, then that's not a problem. That's like losing 1 eval. Don't ever count how many evals you blow if it's copy traded. If it's copy traded and you lose 100 evals when you copy trade between all the prop firms, you lost once. If you lose 100 evals and you trade them individually, that's different. But I'm showing you an example of a prop firm with cheap evals. Do I do this on Take Profit Trader? No. On Take Profit Trader, I am trading an eval. Look, made 780 today. First day on an eval. Take Profit Trader, I take my time. I traded it the same way I trade my PA accounts. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing with Top Step. I'm going to start Top Step today again. Like I really want to be with Tradeovate accounts, but it's just still a pain to like do it. Like, I don't know. I really want to be with My Fund the Futures, Tradeify, Trade Day. Those 3 prop firms, I want to be fully loaded. I have not tried the 150K Phidias. I only have the 50K right now. What's the payout amount on the 150K? Is that 8 contracts in the 150Ks? Yes. Exactly half the contracts. So you could break the drawdown rule really quick if it goes against you. So you got to hope that it doesn't. Why am I funding futures? Because I don't have payout windows. What about futures desk? I don't know enough about them. I don't know enough about them. 2750, 450K, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it then. I think I'll stick to 50Ks on Phidias. As far as like Phidias issues and stuff, like QUANTOWER reached out to me and Phidias reached out to me to see what's causing the issue, if it's Phidias itself or if it's Rhythmic. Another theory I have is the free Rhythmic. I have not had any copy trading issues and I haven't used Phidias, so I'm actually scared to use Phidias in my copy trader. Now these evals are taking forever. This eval has got like no drawdown left. That means I was almost close to passing. Is trade day reliable? Yeah. Trade day is old. Trade day is like 5 years old already. What's so good about trade day? Daily payout. So it's basically like having extra take profit trader accounts. Oh, after 3 payouts, they can't move you to live. There's no way. I passed 2 evals that I don't even want to. 2 evals I didn't even want to pass. I just passed. See? You don't want to pass them, you pass them. I'm going to have a meeting with them. I was supposed to have a meeting with them yesterday, but my business meeting with my client took an hour and a half, which I thought was going to be a quick one. I thought it was going to be a half-hour meeting, but it was an hour and a half. And I missed my meeting with Trade Day, but I'll have a meeting with them, and I'm going to talk to them and find out more details. There's a few things that they would have to change in order for them to be anything more than an extra like prop firm for some people. Like no one's going to use them as a primary prop firm, which is the total opposite of take profit. Take profit should be, if you're not, you know, trading with take profit and you don't have that many accounts, take profit should be on your primary list. There's really not a better prop firm than Take Profit Trader. Honestly, like I can't find a better prop firm. Yes, the trailing drawdown is the only thing that kind of, and the 5-day evals, obviously. So those two things do suck. It sucks to restart with Take Profit Trader when you have to reset, you know, from blown accounts. I'm really gonna try to pass some Tradeify accounts today. I'm gonna hedge some evals and take Tradeify. Really want to be funded with Tradeify 150K accounts. I think those will be the game changer. Now, I don't want to do straight to funded because straight to funded, the rules are completely different than they are on a eval account. An eval account, you got to make $4,500 to take a $2,500 request, versus on a 150K straight to funded, you got to make $9,000 to take out like $3,000, which is a lot more work. I feel like I'm missing everything today, but I'm not really in the mood to trade. Honestly, guys, I was not even supposed to stream today. I was not supposed to trade after the open. and here I am trying to find some trades, but obviously I missed a big sell-off, and those are the bread and butter of Alpine trader, the sell-off into the push. It's a bullish market, so every sell-off it gets bought up. Every sell-off gets bought up. This is exactly what used to happen prior to tariff market, and every time there's a sell-off, I don't care for the sell-off. I'm gonna look for the bounce. I'm gonna look for a two-legged pullback, and I'm gonna go long. Right now, we're at the highs. Is it still possible? Maybe. We'll take it on Phidias. We'll take a two-legged pullback here on Phidias. But see, these two-legged pullbacks are not the same. It's like I'm forcing a trade right now. You trade free market? No. Just right at the open. I don't really have a stop loss. I don't want to talk about stop losses because yesterday I didn't use a stop loss. Usually it's $400 per account, but I mean per contract, not per account. But yesterday I chased it and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stop out. Yesterday, basically, imagine this is the open. Imagine this is the open and my entry was supposed to be here. I missed it because it happened so fast. And I got filled on 3 accounts. I didn't get filled on the rest. So I went long here. So instead of stopping out, I was like, oh, this is going to just be a small pullback and it's going to continue higher. So instead of stopping out, I added and I blew the accounts. Because I use massive size, so it doesn't take much to blow the accounts. But I could have gone out for a small loss, which I think I really need Quant Guard. The Quant Guard is apparently the most reliable risk management tool for Rhythmic accounts. You cannot change your daily loss limit until 5 p.m. Eastern time when the market's closed. Michael, you could see how many contracts I take. It all varies. If you see a 2 in front of my P&L, it's 2 contracts. If you see 5, that's 5 contracts. No, 5 would be 4 contracts. But it's roughly like $130 per contract. It doesn't matter, guys. It does not matter. I don't want people like copying me. That's my biggest pet peeve, when people try to copy me. So just do whatever feels right for you. I feel like when I'm answering questions like that, I'm giving advice, and that's the last thing I want to do. This could be a trap to the short side. Yep. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't seem to find the right traps anymore. I'm forcing traps. Traps are like this. Not even. Do I use Top Step? Yes, occasionally. I'm gonna start Top Step today with FOMC. I'm gonna try to get halfway on a couple evals. I'm gonna do 150K accounts. That's the problem with Top Step, is the scaling plan. The scaling plan takes forever. It's expensive. I think it's like $100 a month or something like that, but If it saves me from day like yesterday, then maybe it's worth it. Unbelievable. Keeps going higher and higher. Such an easy long market, guys. Just buy the dips. Love it. This is the market where I do so much better in than crazy. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the opening trade. I don't know what it is. I'm scared to try it now. But oh, my fund futures are gonna have issues, yeah, because it's a DX feed. Yeah, that's definite. I gave up on that. I gave up on that. Maybe I need to update my QUANTOWER. I'm kind of behind on that. But I risk way too much at the open to risk with Phidias. If it's my theory, now I should have jumped and made a thumbnail. But it's my theory. I believe in that. It's my strategy. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for 2 other people that I know. I'm not going to risk it, right? It's too much risk on the table to keep trying and keep studying it. I'll just trade Phidias separately. Now, if I have some issues with the copy trader moving forward without using Phidias, and the same things will happen, then I'll use Phidias, if that makes sense. But if I'm not having any issues not using Phidias, I am not adding Phidias to my copy trader in the opening trade. It's a very fast trade. No, it's not about that. It's about quick trading, Sean. If you do slow trades, you'll be fine. If you do slow trades, you have no problem with copy trading. The thing is when it's fast trading, when it's instant, seconds, that's when it matters. When it's slow trading, I don't have issues really. Like now if I traded with copy trader, I wouldn't worry about it as much. I feel like I'm being negative right now, and it's gonna punish me in the market because I shouldn't be trading. I am only live streaming to give you guys an update on overall situation. I'm not supposed to be trading today. I told myself yesterday, okay, opening trade Wednesday and Friday, no trading. No trading because I am going to try to revenge trade. And there was opportunity today. I had a beautiful opportunity in this move. Now in this move, it's already getting choppy. It's already getting to the point where it's like, all right, is it worth trading? And guys, I have 4,000 views on my video yesterday. Guess what? I'll be making videos because that was a crazy response. I was expecting like no views because I haven't posted in so long. And videos are going to help grow the channel a little bit. A lot of people don't watch the live stream since there's so many streamers nowadays, right? It's hard to catch every live stream. But if you haven't watched the video yesterday, definitely watch. It's a good video. It's I show my trade and what I messed up on. But today was a similar situation where it's like, do I enter? Like I had a, this is all microseconds. But the opening candle was a massive candle. Right here. The opening, this is like, look, these candles were, wait a minute. Yeah, it's this candle here. So it looks like 3 candles, but on the 30-second chart, it's just 1 candle. So I caught the bottom of it. Recap videos don't do that well. They get very boring, very stale quickly. It's the same thing. I've noticed that across other YouTubers. Like, they don't really get that many views for recaps. Unless you're just going to talk about, like, mental. If you have a lesson in each recap, then yeah. But if it's just your trades, I mean, I haven't been able to take trades, guys. Over the last 2 weeks, the market's been dead. The market's been very inconsistent. The market's been very choppy. I have not been able to take any trades that are, consistent versus like end of May and beginning of June. I had like 5-6 trades. I could not lose on a trade. It was like I get in and I get out. I get in and I get out. I get in and I get out. It was just so routine and so easy to get my 5 points. I could have made recaps then. Unfortunately, I didn't. And now I'm so frustrated with this market that I don't want the frustration to lead to more blowups, and I'd rather just not stream at all, to be honest. Because right now, if I'm trading, the only reason why I would be trading is because I'm streaming, not because I want to. If that makes sense, right? So it's very hard not to want to go long because that's my market. But my long is here when we make my long is a reversal. It's not a continuation. With this market, continuations just don't work, especially when we are at resistance. And we got FOMC today. Who knows what's going to happen? With FOMC, I'll be just going crazy with evals. At least I'll do at least like 10 evals. Couple with my funded futures, couple with trade day, couple with trade day, they don't allow news. Couple with Tradeify and couple with Top Step. Can you hedge take profit evals? I think so. I don't because they're too expensive. Yeah, you need 50% consistency. I recommend they don't have a Discord, no. You don't want to hedge them. They're expensive. You want to trade them like they're actual PA accounts because you need 5 days to pass the eval. So if you do 25K take profit trader account, then you just do $300 a day for 5 days and you pass. It's really no point of rushing the evals except for maybe like 1 day. I don't know if 25K is still the best option. I want the 150Ks now because I could make $1,000 a day instead of making $300 a day. And if I have 550K accounts, I could get to, solid payouts quickly. However, they do put you live after you make 10 grand in one account. So it's a tricky situation. Is there a funded account in any prop firm which you could go crazy like an eval and try to make as much as you can in a single trade? Yeah, take profit trader. Take profit trader, Top Step. Who else doesn't have consistency? My funded futures doesn't have consistency. Or payout caps. Tradeify has payout caps. And consistency. So that doesn't work. Am I going to be live this afternoon? No. Nope. I'll let the other 78 streamers take care of FOMC while I just focus on trading. Because if I'm streaming, I'm going to be talking about the price action instead of just pressing buttons. I got to focus. I got to recoup my accounts. I only got 24, got 25, 26 funded accounts right now, I think. Got to get back over 30. How have I been? Best month, second best month probably ever. Still third best month, but hopefully it will be second best month ever, which is $56,000. I am not live with Take Profit Trader. No, I've only took out around $10,000 from them so far. And you could take out 10,000 per account. Yep, you could withdraw $5 from them. You could withdraw $5 if you want. The only thing is you withdraw it to your wallet, not to your bank. To withdraw to your bank, you need $250. But you don't need to withdraw to your bank because you could just build a cushion in your wallet and use the wallet to pay for new accounts. And until you make a certain amount of money, there's no point of withdrawing to your bank. Wow, what a strong, beautiful market, guys. This is amazing to see. Love it. Love it. I love when shorts get destroyed every day. I'm the opposite in futures and stocks. I like when longs get destroyed. But in futures, I like when shorts get destroyed because I'm a long bias trader. And obviously, you need one side to kind of get screwed for the market to gain volatility in the other side. Otherwise, it's just slow grind. How many accounts can you have with Phidias? 15. But 5 of each kind. I looked at Prop Shop yesterday. If I do Prop Shop, I'm literally not even going to tell you guys. Because I don't know. I don't know if I trust. But I'm feeling so good with the opening range trade. It's like, why not just go for it? It's gonna cost me $2,500 for 10 accounts. If I lose it, I'll just do a chargeback or something. Or if I can't even charge back, then I'll risk it, type of thing. But I would not recommend it for anyone else. Seems kind of, it's like Thrive. Thrive is definitely not a good prop firm. A Prop Shop, I don't know. They could be good, but they don't have the track record, and they are pretty cheap. And weekly payouts. You could get paid every week. And you have $5,000 in drawdown on a 100K account. 20 contracts. Can full port the first day. But they don't want you doing that, so. They don't want you full porting the first day. Yeah, futures. They're gonna have a wallet system with basically no payout windows. Kind of like Take Profit, but they're gonna have a payout window for transferring money to your bank account. But getting the money out of your trading account, they're gonna have a wallet system, which is gonna be pretty nice. I love Phidias. It's just I've been having issues with copy trading, to be honest, and I don't want to put the blame on them. They reached out to me, they weren't happy with. They weren't angry, but I could tell they weren't happy with me making accusations that it's their fault because But the great thing about that is now they have QUANTOWER reaching out to me. Like literally QUANTOWER reached out to me, and the owner of Phidias reached out to me to work on the issue, to try to figure out if there is an issue. They're doing the right things, And now I don't want to trade with Phidias, so I don't have any I don't want to trade the opening range trade with the Phidias accounts because it's too much risk. I'm not going to risk it for research. So I am going to be trading without Phidias until I have an issue with the copy trader. If I see an issue with the copy trader without Phidias, then I'll add Phidias to the mix. But for now, I'll be trading Phidias individually. It might not be them. It might be the free Rhythmic that they use. They don't have like a private server, but neither does the Take Profit Trader. And the Phidias thing is affecting other accounts, not the Phidias account. So what am I gonna? How can I? You know, I'm not a developer, so I have no idea. But it's affecting the other accounts. Anyone long this? Anyone's long in this? Everyone's got the balls to long this? I could long it for you if you needed to drop. Anyone needed to drop? Anyone short? Anyone stuck short? Let me know. I'll take one for the team. I'll just go long now and it's gonna it's gonna just 50-point drop. Oh man, $390 payout times 2 today from Take Profit Trader. Let's go. I'm doing another eval. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do another reset. I might do a reset. I'm doing a 75K eval from Take Profit. So it gives you a little bit more flexibility. I feel like no one does 75K accounts. I feel like everyone uses 50K, 25K, or 150K with Take Profit, but they have 25K, 50K, 75K, 100K. There's so many different accounts. Wow, what a strong move. Unbelievable. But see, it's a strong move, but you can't buy the breakout. And I'm a breakout trader when I do these type of trades. So I always get caught, you know, and then I gotta add and hope that it reverses or continues, I should say. It's gonna be an interesting FOMC today. I'm just hoping that FOMC actually moves and not be like last couple of times we had FOMC and it was just horrible. Barely moved. Past one apex. That's what makes Apex great is the easy evals and cheap evals and the 20 accounts. Everything else about Apex, I mean, the 8-day payouts are not bad either. But when when you request a payout and this is the only prop firm you don't know if you're gonna get paid from, and I got denied on $4,000 so far, that sucks. But it's the price you pay sometimes for the bigger payouts. Because I could just grow my Take Profit Trader account a little bit more and trade 6 contracts on them on the opening range trade and make $700-800 a day. But no. Oh, same thing as always. the drawdown. At least I think that's what I got denied for. I don't even check sometimes. Payout approved, unable to approve. Yeah, so drawdown, 50% drawdown on the 13th of June. So that was like recent. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, that was a sketchy ORB, I think. Maybe. I don't know if I traded the ORB on that or not, but we could go back and look. Yeah, Countless got a nice haircut yesterday. It's 50% once you are above safety net. It's 30% if you're under, and then it's 50% once you're above. What happens when they transfer me to live on TakeProfitTrader? Nothing. You just trade a live account. TakeProfitTrader keeps the same. Everything's the same on TakeProfitTrader, except you even get better profit split. But everything is the same. The accounts stay the same. You get 5 accounts. If you blow a live account, you just go back to evals. $25K eval right now. You made 770 today? Yes, that will break the rule. But how? That doesn't make sense. 830 and 770 makes it 1600. So yeah, you didn't. That's not 50%. How could it be 50% if you had 830 and you made 770? 770 is less than 50% of 830. As far as like, when you add them all up and divide by 2, it's less than 50%. So you're good. I thought you made exactly 1500. If you made exactly 1500 and you had 770 day, yes, that would be too much. But you could lose a little bit if you want to be safe. You can't. You're a dollar over and they will not let you activate. But you're not at 50% because you've made $1,600. You didn't make 1,500, you made 1,600. You made $100 too much, which is okay. That's what you got to do if you make too much in a day. I have a friend, he used to pop in the stream, Todd. He made $9,000 in one day on a 50K eval on Take Profit. He could not lose. He made too much in the one trade, and then he kept trying to lose. He couldn't lose. He ended up today at $9,000. Of course, he still passed it somehow. I don't know. I was sure he's going to blow it. I was like, there's no way he's going to make another $9,000. Of course he did. Wow, what a market, guys. Holy shit. How am I not making money today is beyond my understanding, because this is like my not ultimate market because it's a little grindy, but it's as close as it gets over the last couple of weeks. I mean, straight up since the open. You take two-legged pullbacks left and right and you just make money. I'm not gonna trade. I'm gonna be calling a stream soon. I'm not pressing any buttons today. I am not pressing any buttons today. I was supposed to just jump on stream, update you guys on the payouts, and then be done. No, I'm trading FOMC, but I'm not trading till FOMC. Am I trading with funding ticks? No. If they pay me, I'll trade with them. I want prop firms to start paying me. I think I gotta start going that route. Everyone is going that route. Just start using YouTube instead of just affiliates. Start getting paid just to trade with a prop firm. At this point, might as well. Pay me 10 grand a month. I'll trade with your prop firm. Plus affiliates, of course. Otherwise, it's like all these prop firms are reaching out, you know, it's like, oh, we'll give you 20% affiliates. I'm like I could get 15, 20% on every prop firm without asking, you know, without them asking me to be an affiliate. So what's so special about that? And I don't trust your prop firm. So I'm not doing it for, I'm not shoving, you know, a prop firm down someone's throat. SM, yeah, you should have just left it alone. SM, to lose. This is how you lose. Let me see if I could find a eval for you that I could mess around. All right, I have an eval right here. So this is how you lose. Hopefully it works. It's gonna be embarrassing if it doesn't. Use a 3-tick stop loss or even 2-tick stop loss. Full contracts, whatever you can use. And hit market. It's not even stopping me out. Oops. I don't know why I didn't put the stop in. Yep, of course, I'm gonna freaking pass this damn eval. Imagine I passed this eval. Oh, that'd be so funny. Again, I hate 25K accounts right now. Oh, God. Same thing. Yep, prop shop. I know. I might give them a try, but I will keep it off stream. I'll just do the opening range straight on it and not even show anything. Just do it for my own pocket because I don't know if I trust them enough. Seems almost too good to be true. The CEO sounds legit, but you know, I don't have a track record yet, so there we go. See, and now you just exit and you lost. Let me try this again. Let me try it with like 4 ticks. See, Like you could lose like this. See, I keep losing. See? So you could do that a few times, and eventually you'll lose. I just lost an eval on purpose to show someone how to lose on purpose. But I hate 25K evals. I don't want to see them ever again. I just passed 2 today, but I don't want to see them. Really a waste of time. 2 contracts a day. Takes forever. I want to be at 150K accounts. 150K accounts is how I could beat my record, how I could get to a 6-figure month. I need 150K accounts. Yep, that would work. Congrats. I need tips on how to get better at ORB. What do you mean? My ORB? Or like you trading like a 5-minute ORB or something? My ORB, definitely just do it every day. Do it every day, and then you'll actually see how the market behaves at the open after like a couple months, you know. But you should be able to win quite often. That was hilarious, my ORB. Well, it's not really hilarious because it's, you know, when people say ORB, they think it's an opening range break, but mine is not an opening range break. Mine is an opening ATR increase. So mine is not really an opening range breakout. It's just I called it that because I didn't think it was going to get that much traction. Mine has nothing to do with the range. Mine has to do with ATR, which is also average true range, but it's different range. Okay, we're longing here. Let's do it. Let's get some 13 ticks. $122. I think they need like $150 nowadays to count it as a day on Phidias. Is that true? Had a nice little trap right there. Very nice. See, just buy the dips today. It's that type of day. Buy the dips, sell the rips. But yeah, with my ORB, you just gotta practice. I mean, it's not. I don't teach it, so I don't give away like everything. So you have to kind of figure out a way to do it on your own. But I give out enough information to. There's plenty of people in the chat that do it. Because no one's gonna teach you how you're gonna react when it doesn't work for a couple days, or when it's not an obvious range, or if it's like today where it breaks out fast. Happy you're back on. I'm just back on for a little bit. I'm taking a timeout before FOMC. But I'm not gonna be streaming FOMC, guys. I don't think there's a need for that because we all should be focused on trading, and I want to be focused on evals because this is not, it's not a game anymore, right? I am pushing hard right now. It's not, this is potentially 6-figure months ahead of me. I got to do a meeting with Trade Day because there's some things I don't fully understand. Someone just said you go live after 3 payouts, which would not make any sense. So I don't know. But I like Trade Day as far as on the surface. I tried, I should say. I blew my evals on day number 3. So I'm going to try again. My problem is that they're not rhythmic based, they're trader weight based. So it's a little bit more work to get them going. I was supposed to do a meeting with them yesterday, but my meeting with my other client kind of went off the rails, and instead of being a half-hour meeting, it turned into an hour and a half. But made good money, so it was worth it. It was a nice couple too. They loved how real I was. I was telling them, listen, they don't have a venue yet. I'm like, if you booked a venue there, I'm not even going. And I told them, this is my pricing. This is, you can pick whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what to buy or what to get, They loved how real I was, and they're like, wow, this is like exactly what we're looking for. Because they sat down with other DJs that were trying to sell them, like sleazy salesmen, hate that. Kind of reminds me of these prop firms sometimes on Twitter. Like if you post a payout on Twitter and then you always have your code, that's one thing. That's half bad. But if you don't have a payout and you post a code all the time when there's a sale with the prop firm and that's all your Twitter feed is, it's so annoying. It's a very fast unfollow on my end. What is an ORB? Okay, I need to do like a 30-second script when people ask that question. ORB is a trade at 9:30 a.m. So stock exchange open. So 9:30 Eastern time. It's based on the range expansion, meaning right at 9:30, the market will be more volatile. Therefore, the range is going to increase. And then I choose a direction based on what market gives me, and I go for a stop order in the direction of the move. So if, let's say this is the open, I'll go in the direction of the move. So if the market opens now and then expands down, I'll go short there. And I could show you that here. This was the open, and I went short right there because it moved so fast. It was not a good entry, but it worked. It worked, and it's just a quick scalp. I used between 22 to 27 ticks of profit. I've done 15 ticks up to 40 ticks in the past. So just got to, find a sweet balance and what works for you if you're going to do it. I don't recommend it. It's a dangerous strategy. You have to be able to be very confident in it. Otherwise, you're going to lose too often and it's not going to make sense. You have to have a very, 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 very high win ratio in order for it to make sense because it's a high risk, low reward strategy. But it's based on the expansion of the range at the open. It has nothing to do with opening range. People always like, oh, use a 30-second. No, I don't use a 30-second range. I am not trading. This is the first 30-second candle. I am not trading this range. Okay. You could, see, that's how you find strategies. Like, all right, maybe I'll take that when it breaks down here. There's always ways to How did the 15-minute opening range trade do today? Okay, of course, 15-minute opening range trade was beautiful today. All right, can we get a deeper sell-off, please? Tom Hooger also has a variant of this on CFDs. No, he doesn't. Trade's completely different. I'm a big fan of Tom. Nope. Not the way I do it. I mean, you don't know how I do it. So if you don't know how I do it, I guess, you know, you can't really tell if I'm doing the same thing or not. But I've been watching Tom Hooger for a long time and never seen him do it once. But you probably don't know how I do it. That's why you think it's the same. That's what I'm saying. Tom Hooger does not scalp for 20 ticks. Oh yeah, I mean variant. Anyone that trades the open trades the same variant. Anyone that trades anything in the first 2 minutes of the day is the same thing. If you want to classify that, because they're trading the market open, right? Anyone that trades the market open is trading the volatility of the open. Everyone's like not trading pre-market. They're waiting like hawks at 9:30. Boom, start trading, scalping of some sort. You know, that's what I did on stocks. I didn't trade pre-market in stocks. I only traded at 9:30 open and made most of my money in the first 15 minutes. Would be nice if you get more details on how you do it. PHC Trader, are you new to my stream? Do you know what happened last year? I am not making the same mistake again. People will copy it. So last year, people were copying me. And then people were making a big deal about it. And they got banned. Now, the way I do it, now they can't ban it. But there's always a way. But I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to focus on that because that's not the point of my channel. My point of the channel is that you can make small profits and you could get big payouts. That's been my like journey, right? I'm showing my journey. I'm not teaching how to trade. And number two is the only thing that you can learn from me is that you can make small profits a day, be consistent, and make huge payouts. You don't need big P&Ls like some of the other streamers show, right? So you have those streamers that make big P&Ls, you know, they get to big payouts. I show you that you could also do it small P&L with small scalping strategies. Now there's small streamers or small P&L streamers that use micros. That's a different ball game, right? When you make $300 in micros, is like that's a big trade you got to catch, especially in this market. You got a new job? What do you mean you got a new job? You're not a full-time trader yet? Would be using it to pass an eval quickly. You don't pass evals quickly with that. You pass evals very slowly with that. That's why I don't even use it to pass evals quickly with it. You can't. How are you going to pass evals quickly with 22 ticks or 25 ticks? You can't. If you want to pass evals quickly at the open, is you got to just hope that the open is volatile and you just go long or short right before the open. Going full port's not going to make you much. On Take Profit Trader, for me to pass a 50K eval on opening range trade, I got a full port for 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row, I got a full port to pass. Maybe maybe I could get away with using 5 contracts instead of 6, because you could use 6 contracts. If I use 27 ticks versus 25 ticks, maybe that will get me over the safety net, or the profit goal. How can you full port 50% contracts? You can't full port 50% contracts on Apex only and on funded accounts. He's talking about evals. You could do whatever you want on evals. Mooncake, no. You can't post links. You want to email it to me? We'll take a look. I love Tom, so I want to see what you're talking about. You can't full port anymore with Apex when it comes to funded accounts. And that's a lot of times why people get banned, is because they were full porting. Remember, I personally have over $500,000 in payouts across prop firms. And I had a 2K day on a funded account less than 5 times total. In a single day. Now I'm going to have them more often because I'm going to be really pushing size, and maybe not 2K, but like $1,000 a day it's going to happen. Oh, evals. I mean, you can full port evals anywhere else. You can full port evals anywhere else. Yep, Phidias, Bullnox, Tradeify, Top Step. Well, Top Step is 50% consistency, so you got to get lucky twice. Yes, Brad, they'll still reject it most likely. I actually don't know for 100% the answer to that question, but from my understanding, yes, they would still reject the payouts. I just got denied twice on that. So I requested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts. This one's gonna get denied because it's blown. Surprised I haven't denied it yet. And I got denied on 2. And then I got approved on 3. So each account is individual, right? So even though if I take the same trade, the drawdown is different on these accounts. So, and I'm using different size on these accounts. So some will get past the drawdown, some will not. Top Step 3-day pass is not an issue. Well, it's 2 days to pass on Top Step. Yeah, I just got to stop trying past Top Step in 2 days. That's how I blow it. I'm going to just take the same approach to Top Step as I take to TakeProfitTrader and try to, pass it slowly. The only problem with Top Step is the not consistency, but the scaling plan. The scaling plan is horrible on Top Step. For the ORB strategy, that is. For regular trading, it's fine because you don't need that many contracts. But when you are trying to do a quick scalp a day, 2 contracts on the 150K account, I think it's 3 contracts. It's just not I didn't get your email. I misspelled my email. Or maybe I misspelled it. Let me see, did I misspell it? Alpine trades. No, you must have misspelled it. Yeah, with Top Step X, you could do micros, but I'm not gonna use Top Step X. I'm gonna use. Actually, does anyone know if brackets work? I could get one account right now and test it. Does anyone know if brackets work on Top Step X? With copy? No, I'm talking about on QUANTOWER. Because you can use Project X on QUANTOWER nowadays. There's no consistency rule in Take Profit Trader, no. And that's how they said, that's how they're so profitable. It's because everyone wants to send it. Everyone wants to send it full port. And they blow their accounts. What's best for scalping from these three? TraderFi, Phidias, Bullnox. TraderFi has some scalping rules, so you have to be careful. But TraderFi would be the best because of you don't need the safety net. Phidias is not bad, but it's only a once a month payout. And Bullnox is not bad, but it's only 3 times every 2 months payout. So I would say TraderFi is your best bet. What about Lucid? What about them? I use Lucid. I have so far I had no problems, but I only took out $2,000. I'm going to get 3 accounts with Lucid total. I have 1. I'm going to get 3 total. I'm also trading with Elite Trader Funding. We'll see how that goes. Depends what kind of scalping are we talking about. Well, Bullnox doesn't have Tradeovate, but they have Project X. Bullnox payouts are, you could receive 3 payouts every 2 months. It's very infrequent. I just received my $3,000 payout this morning or last night. So I got $3,000 from Bullnox. I got my $156 from Take Profit Trader to keep my streak alive, guys. This is going to go towards my dinner tonight. And then so far with Apex, 3 approved, 2 denied. But yeah, we got some crazy traders in my Discord. We got $1 million from Wakala. This guy, XYZ, he's closing in on 750,000. He actually works with Lucid now. So that's pretty cool. So he can't trade Lucid, but he works with them. Cedric's 500K. And then plenty of 6-figure traders. I am sure that Slade is way over 50K now. I don't know why Slade is in 50K category. Some people just don't update. Oh, that's you, Cedric? Let's go. Oh, yeah, you should, Cedric. And you don't know about Take Profit Trader? You should be signing up right now. I thought you were, you know, just a normal guy. I thought you were just a normal guy. But for you, take profit trader is something that you should consider, because yes, you could definitely go for it with them. Yeah, so this is not bad. The strategy. This is not bad. But this is an actual breakout, and he doesn't really do this much. I didn't know Tom in 2021. I only know Tom like recently. So I've never seen him trade this. But this is something that, you know, some of you guys might be finding interesting. It's like they don't want me talking about opening range breakout trades. Yeah, it's different than mine, but yeah, he's trading an actual opening range breakout. I gotta read it though. Yeah, it's a nice article, Mooncake. I like it. I'm gonna use this article to defend myself when people say, "Oh, you're gambling." Dennis, no, it's 30% right now. With Tradeify, I just got it. I'm just too lazy to update. They changed it, unfortunately. I thought it was 33% till end of June, but they changed it back down to 30%. I should change it, but it's too lazy. Maybe I should remove it completely till I... Unless I have Tradeify 30%. What is this? Let me see what this one says. Nope, still 33%. Oh, I'll just do it another day. Totally forgot about that. That's why a lot of like streamers are just put, it gives you the best discount. A lot of streamers just say it just gives you the best discount because it's hard to keep up with the changes. All right, we're getting a little bit of a sell-off here. I'm going to try to catch another little trade. Can I explain? Yep, I'm going to get 2 more Lucid accounts with 50% discount. Can you explain a little bit about Tradeify straight to funded? You got to make $9,000. You got to make $9,000 straight to funded versus on a growth or advanced account, you got to make $4,500, which is a lot better. I like the evaluation accounts more from Tradeify than I like the straight to funded. Straight to funded get very, very, very expensive. But they're not bad. Some people prefer them. Like Nutty's having an amazing year. And one of the reasons why he's having an amazing year is because of Tradeify, the straight to funded accounts, right? So it works for him. He milked them and then he went live with Tradeify. I think it's going to get grindy until FOMC now. Thank you guys for using my code. Maybe we could do a giveaway before I go. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I don't have any accounts to give away. None of these platforms give me accounts to give away, guys. I'm not good enough. I don't have a code with Lucid. Are you telling me it's taken? Unbelievable. Luckily, I know people at Lucid. Yep, we give money to someone else. I don't have codes with prop firms I don't trust 100%. But I should have done that with Lucid. Yep, people steal codes. People are so freaking bad at trading and bad at marketing. They can't do a YouTube channel on their own, so they steal other codes. Like my code is stolen all the time. Traded by Matt, Nutty. I'm sure Patrick Whelan's code is being stolen too, and the prop firms he does not use. You know, I try to do the right thing. I try to test the prop firm before I have a code with them, and I can't have a code with them because my code is stolen. So Nothing I could do about it. Just if you need a code from Lucid, it's gonna be XYZ. That's the code I use. Yep, prop firms are not checking. The big prop firms are like TakeProfitTrader now checks. My funded futures now checks. But in the past they didn't check. And new prop firms don't check. FSP is teaching people how to gamble. I mean, that's what bothers me with his channel. It's not his trading, because I have no problems with his trading. But teaching or trying to teach that style is just not. It's the same thing as my ORB. I don't want to teach my ORB. I know the risks of it. And I know that I can make some traders profitable that are not profitable with my ORB because I already done it. You know, I have a trade friend that's never traded before, getting a couple payouts. Have I looked at Tick Express? No, I haven't looked at Tick because they have a safety net, and you can't scalp on Tick in the first 5 minutes of the open. Yeah, he's been getting tagged by YouTube for some odd reason. I don't know why. I've never seen that from anyone else. He's been getting flagged by YouTube for promoting unrealistic, something unrealistic potential or something. Do I recommend Lucid? I don't recommend Lucid yet because I only got one payout with them, but I think they're good. There's a difference when I say I recommend versus if I think they're good, but they're new, so we got to be using caution because you never know with these new prop firms. But they are 50% off right now, and I got a payout with them already once. And I'm working on my new accounts. I'm going to buy 2 accounts tonight. Not tonight. I'm going to buy 2 accounts for FOMC tonight. Or today. For FOMC, I'm going to be doing a lot. Actually, no. Lucid is straight to funded. So I'm going to buy accounts tonight. I am not going to trade any funded accounts during FOMC. They also have evaluations, yes. But their straight to funded accounts are not bad. Let me see. Profit target is much lower? What do you mean? No. Yeah, but on the 50K, you just got to hit 3K. On the direct accounts, you could take out the safety net on the 50Ks. That's why I didn't do the 150Ks. That don't really make a lot of sense. All right, so now we've been making a lot of lower lows and lower highs. So the trend is definitely reversing. Why is my OBS crashing? Did it crash again, guys? Unbelievable. Computer issues today. Literally just like blacked out on me. Am I back? All right, I'm going to stream only until 12, guys. I can't. Yeah, I think this time the stream was on, but I had to restart. My computer was bugging out. But yeah, let's do a giveaway on just leave a comment on this video. Yep, we had a trap right there, like I thought. I'm gonna go short. Missed the trap over here, but the momentum is kind of what I was talking about. The momentum's kind of turning right now. I'll try to go for 20 ticks. Damn. Close, but no cigar. Little DCA action. I think it's gonna come back down. I think it's downtrending now, so should be okay. She might even go for a bigger target now. Go to the. Come on. I don't know what software this is. I gotta uninstall it. It's always crashing my crap. That should be around 15 points. Well, that's a shame. Because my entry was much higher. I always do this. Like I have like terrible luck lately, but I always do this, get distracted at the wrong times. I talked about this sell-off and possible trap. And my computer crashed and I missed. The entry would have been right here. Sort of down here. But it's just a Phidias account. No stress. We might be obviously recovering and going straight to the highs, but hopefully not. You wrote about some 350 algo in Discord. At 3:50 p.m. Eastern time, there's always going to be a volatility spike. And I have a theory. Whichever direction it starts going in, that's where it's going to continue. All right, took one off break even. And now let's see if we could hit the lows again. Of all direct funding accounts and prop firms, which account prop firm would you recommend? Yeah, MOC. I call it algo. What do you mean, how many days after they approve on Apex? But direct accounts, I don't know. Lucid is good and Tradeify is good. Those are the two main ones. Obviously, TickTick is not bad either, but TickTick has a safety net. Yeah, leave a comment on the video that I just posted in the pinned comments, and we'll pick a winner for a $100 giveaway. So you could send it on FOMC. See if we could get another lower leg here. Because if we could sell off to the VWAP, then I could look for longs. That would be nice. Come on, baby. I am gonna stop out break even on this trade now. Even though I had my target, my initial target was just 20 ticks. I've had more than that now. I just had 29 ticks. So I'm getting greedy on this trade. So I deserve to get stopped at break even because that's what greed does. Any discount on Lucid evals? Yeah, it's 50% off. Actually, Lucid is 90%. Is it 50 for evals too? I forget. But there's a discount, yeah. This is the code of my friend, so you could use his code. I don't have a code with them yet, but I will get a code after today. Neo, that's totally normal. That is totally normal, man. Been there a million times. Lucid is expensive? Not really. Portfolio copying and request copying. Good question. I don't know. I use request copying. I don't know. I don't know what these mean. Maybe this is what I'm having issues with. Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to ask QUANTOWER, what does this mean? Wow, Phidias even reached out to Rhythmic. I'm in contact with Rhythmic themselves. Guys, we could start our own prop firm now. I got an email for Rhythmic. Hey, I would like to start a new prop firm. I would like to do 40 funded accounts, straight to funded option, no safety net, 90% discounts. Thank you. All right, so let me see who could I respond to? Sorry, guys. I know there's some craziness going on. I'm just writing an email to QUANTOWER. Pretty wild. I'm in contact with QUANTOWER, Rhythmic, and Phidias. All because of my thumbnail last week. See? Power of YouTube. So imagine the power Patrick has. If my small channel gets eyes, imagine what Patrick does. Just having the exclusive deal with Funding Ticks is crazy. Yeah, he must have made a lot of money from that. That is amazing. Yeah, anything over $500 in profit you could request. Congrats, by the way. I have a live account with Phidias too. I don't even use it. Maybe should we use it? I just want to get more drawdown in it. I don't have a lot of drawdown in it. But wait a minute. How do you have a live account with $4,500 drawdown? How much money did you request total? Guys, tomorrow there should be no trading, okay? Go touch some grass. The market's gonna be dead. If you show up to the screens tomorrow, I don't know what to tell you. Addiction is real. Once I passed the cash account target, they paid 5K with 1K for their 20% split. So I got 4K in my account. Now I get my live account, and they have combined all 5 accounts to one with $4,500 in drawdown. Interesting. I don't know how it works with the 50K accounts. I only know how it works with the 25K accounts, and then 25K accounts gave you $500 in drawdown on the live account. So I have a live account with Phidias, but only $500 in drawdown. So I don't want to trade it yet until I add more drawdown to it. That's gonna be another prop firm. I'm gonna try to pass some evals today as well. Phidias 25K accounts. Oh, it was a static 25K account. So you don't have. You only have $2,500 worth of drawdown. It's $500 per account. Sammy. Or whatever your name is. Do I copy trade during FOMC? Most likely no. I'll see. I might do some eval copy trading right on the FOMC 2 o'clock. But usually FOMC I trade the conference at 2:30. It's just a very volatile market at that point. Why did they delete half your trading days? KC Trading, what's going on, bro? How you been? You've made over $500,000? Yeah, but there's people that make $500,000 in way less time than I did. It's taken me 27 months. And I'm not at $500,000 net. I still probably got like $75,000 to $100,000 to go to get to net 500K. Don't downplay that. Oh yeah, I'm not. I'm very proud of myself for getting here, especially now, because things are looking really good right now. If not yesterday, I had a blow up day. I lost 13 funded accounts that were really, really healthy. I could have had a 60K month in payouts this month, which is incredible. Yeah, I was gonna say Black Magic. It's probably because they started doing the minimum days. Damn, I was up. How much was I up on this account? Damn, I'm only up 108. I was up like 200 something dollars. Damn it. I want to be at like 200 so that way I could count it as a trading day. Another two-legged pullback here, but I don't really trade those. But I'm gonna take a long above this if it. Come on. I need a red candle now. No red candle. KC, oh man, 2 years. That's a very long time. I would say try my opening range trade, but you got to come up with your own rules on it. KB, yep, that's amazing. I don't know how you do it. Hopefully this time they put yield to Pro Plus accounts a lot faster, so you don't waste as much time. Guys, you guys got 7 minutes to leave a comment. It's in the pinned comment section. Pinned message. Leave a comment. And I'll do a drawing for a $100 giveaway. I would do a Take Profit Trader giveaway, but unfortunately I need the accounts. As an affiliate, you get some free accounts with Take Profit. Am I live every day? Almost, yeah. But I don't show most of my profit because I take it before the stream. I take my trade at 9:30 a.m. and then I go live after that. It's a very high efficient trade, highly efficient. I don't want people copying it and putting myself under stress. What are my thoughts on the Phidias 25K static accounts? I love them. I got 3 payouts from them. I could get 2 more. It's the fastest. Phidias 25K is the fastest eval to payout plan in the industry right now. You literally could get a payout in 2 days. It's very difficult, of course, but it is a thing. I'm long here for a quick breakout, but again, there's no momentum now. It's chop, so trying to get like $300 in this account if I could. How did I trade them? Traded them a couple different ways. I did 3 different accounts at 3 different times. I blew a bunch too, though. I'm on my 14th funded account with Phidias, and I got like 6 payouts or something. Obviously, the 25K accounts don't have a lot of drawdown, so it goes quick. Oh, of course, I missed the ad. Always miss the ad. Can we get a trap or no? Nope. I might blow this one, huh? Oversized? Yep, oversized. Hopefully we trap. Hopefully we trap. See what I'm saying? When I force trades, it's no point. Best to just wait and give this market a timeout. I had the profit here and I didn't take it, so now I'm going to lose as a punishment. Yes, you could have a PA account and a live account, because every time you get a payout with the live account, with the SIM account, you could add your drawdown to the live account. It's a different login. Yes. Proven point. I love losing when I chase. I just keep adding. We'll pass more evals today. You can't force trades, guys. You can't force them. I just yelled at my friend today because he forced trades after the opening range trade, blew his account. And I'm doing the same thing right now. So you can't rely on what people say. You got to watch what people do. And you can see me breaking my own rules right now. Oh, this is going to blow. Damn. Just like that. See? One mental error, guys. One mental error. You know, not taking my profit there. And look, account gone. See how quickly the market starts moving once you take a trade? You know, you take trades here in the right direction, blah, 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 market doesn't move. You take a trade in the chase and look. We haven't had this kind of clean move all day. But as soon as I get in long at the top for a breakout, we get a nice 40-point move down and we're not stopping till VWAP. There he goes. Love it. Is that right? You could get a payout cap at 50K on FOMC. I don't know. I don't know what's the payout cap anymore on Top Step. I thought it was 25K per account. But there's videos, right? This is why I can't trade with like some accounts. I just don't get a payout with, like Tradeify, because this happens all the time. I mean, we just had the cleanest sell-off of the entire day, and I was in long. If I would have done this any other time of the day, maybe except here, I would have been fine. But I chose the worst possible time to do it. It's just luck. So painful to watch? Nah, why would that be painful? Who cares? Phidias is the cheapest platform too. It literally costs $80 to activate lifetime, and the account costs $16. So $96. It's like losing a take profit eval. Same thing. Same thing. Is Thrive closing? I would not be surprised, but I didn't hear that. But it's so funny because like right here, I had my profit target. All I wanted to do is like make $200, right? And I had my profit target right there and I didn't take it. It's so funny how like one mistake can lead to so many other mistakes. One mistake, and look what we get now. Like, how on earth are we getting the sell-off now that I'm long when we didn't have the sell-off for the last 2.5 hours? And I refused to long, but as soon as I longed, it's when the market turns. It's crazy how it works. But the reason why I longed there is because of this. If not this wick, I would have never longed up there. I was short biased, but this wick, Down here kind of got me interested in long. But it's okay. I don't care. I don't get attacked. Even yesterday, it sucked because yesterday was like, you know, accounts that I've lost with payouts in them, but if the account's brand new, like I had like 200 bucks in this account, I don't really care. Lunch hour, expect chop, and we got the cleanest move. We got the cleanest move, and it's lunchtime, so you just never know. Cleanest false breakout, plenty of move down. All right, guys, let's do a giveaway. Because I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna get some lunch, and then I'm gonna be full forcing FOMC to get back over 30 funded accounts. Okay, 30 funded accounts is a must. Whatever it takes. I don't care if it's $500, $1,000, $2,000. I'm going for it today. It's gonna be a long 1 hour of trading for me. So I gotta get focused. Let's do a giveaway on the video. So if you haven't entered, I will not be giving away a eval. I'll be giving away $100 because evals I need from Take Profit. Unfortunately, I was not expecting that, but I do need them, and I do want 150K accounts now. Thrive is, they still have a website up. Try and look on Twitter. I don't know. I can't see it. All right, guys, let's do a giveaway because I am hungry. I am hungry. Oh, man, I just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. It's like, you cannot be serious. I feel like I should just stop streaming for a little bit. Because if I stop streaming, I could actually walk away. If I don't, like today I was supposed to get on the stream for half an hour to 45 minutes, give you guys an update on my funded accounts and my payouts, and end the stream and not trade. And look what I just did. Of course, when you watch the markets, you're going to get tempted. You're going to get tempted. The only thing you can do is walk away. Oh. So annoying. So annoying. Can't have nice things, guys. We can't have nice things. Well, I meant like temporarily, Harris. I meant temporarily until this market picks up speed. We've been at chop for the last 2 weeks, okay? Exactly week and a half. dead ATR. No movement at all, except Friday we had some because obviously we had some crazy news in the world. But besides that, it's been just straight chop. Market's dead. There's no volatility. There's no way to scalp this the way I like to. It's just waste of money and waste of time, to be honest. You have to make your money in the first half hour for me. If I don't make my money in the first half hour, I should not be even watching this because I get caught in this stupid move. Like it's such a nice move if you're not in it, but once you're in it, it's over. It's game over. Like you wait for this move, and then you have an opportunity to go long off of the VWAP or whatever you want to do. But when you buy up here, it's just not gonna be any follow through. It's just deadly. Oh. But I am glad to say that if I had to put a bet on make the most amount of money between prop firms in the shortest amount of time, I would be a contender. I would be a contender for being one of the top ones. I literally make all of my money in 1 minute a day recently, last week and a half. Last week and a half, all my money has been made in 1 minute a day. I've made like a couple $100 here and there after that, but all of my money basically 1 minute a day, done, boom. If I had a job, it would not matter. I could just do that trade and enjoy my day. Literally is the best thing ever. All right, let's do a giveaway, guys. Ooh, Thrive just closed down. Popcorn. Get that popcorn ready, guys. I want to know everyone that was affiliated with them. What do you mean? They haven't announced it yet. Thrive is still pushing. Thrive is still pushing on their Twitter. Did they announce it on their Discord? Do I copy the ORB trade? Yeah. All my profit today is from the ORB. Not most, all of it. I was in the trade for a total of 5 seconds today. Of course, I bottom ticked, stopped out. See, they just did. Okay, I'm missing it because I don't see it. I don't see it. So when I get to see it, I will enjoy that. I'm not in their Discord. Let's see if my Discord posted a screenshot of it. Anyone in their Discord? Send me a screenshot. No one's in my chat saying that yet. In my Discord, I should say. I went short on ORB today. Right here. Kellyanne. Well, Kellyanne heard it, but they didn't announce it yet. People are saying they announced it. When Kellyanne says something versus being announced, it's completely two different things. But I am not one bit surprised. Not one bit surprised. They were way too good to be true. And this is why, guys, I get emails every day about prop firms and wanting to promote them. And if you ask yourself a legit question, if I'm not maxed at Take Profit Trader, if I'm not maxed at My Funded Futures, if I'm not maxed at Tradeify, that's 15 accounts right there. Then you obviously have a choice between Top Step, that could get you to 20 accounts. You could do Apex if you like. Obviously, it's more difficult to jump through the hoops with Apex, but you could still get payouts with them. You have Bull Locks, been around for years. You have Tick Trader, been around for years. Why on earth are we putting money into new prop firms? For what reason? Because they're too good to be true, right? That's the only reason we could think of. The price is really, really good. Otherwise, how are they going to compete? That's why with Prop Shop, it's like, I want to try them, but you guys will not even know if I'm trying them. I could tell you I don't have them yet, but I was thinking about it, giving it a try. But I will not be sharing that journey. That's going to be my personal funding. I don't even know who Joom is. That's the funny part. Okay, they announced it? Okay. Yep, these prop firms are just making too good to be true rules, and then I'm sure they make money at the end of the day. They keep $1 million to themselves. Like, let's be done. Okay, here's the message. It is with deep regret, the difficult reality. Fraud prevention challenges. Interesting. As a new firm in the competitive landscape, we face challenges securing the affiliate partnerships essential for growth, I'm assuming. I don't know why that's cut off. Wait, they only had 500 traders? Wow. That is terrible. Well, I'm glad it's only 500. Jeez. As long as they give refunds, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. Affiliates are tired of putting their name on new stuff. It's true, but there's so many people are still promoting new prop firms, and it really doesn't sit well with me, especially with when the Twitter is filled with promo codes. I mean, that's how prop firms market, so they have to. But from now on, I want prop firms to pay me. I am not gonna shove any new prop firm down anyone's throat. I want prop firms to pay me to trade with them, and I'll trade with them. And if someone wants to use them, go ahead. But I am not gonna be like, oh my god, this is a great prop firm. Use their code. Because that's just horrible. Like, I don't have a code with Lucid. I don't have a code with any new prop firm. It took me forever to oh yeah. Canberra, you bringing up a good point. Oh yeah, we forgot about the giveaway. Hold on. I'm so mad that I can't get Twitter on my freaking PC because I can't log in. But yeah, Tradeify said they're gonna remove. So let's see if they do it. I really wonder if they're gonna actually do it. But how can we find who promoted them? All right. Well, this is the the Home Alone gang. What? All right. Well, this guy should be booted. does this guy have? I think he's got him. Yeah, they're all deleting their content. Sorry, I should end the stream. I'm gonna be so I just love this. Da-da-da-da. Oh man. All right, let's do a giveaway, guys. Initially, Sling Trader, she promoted Thrive. She was one of the people that promoted them. So, I use 3 copy traders. I use QUANTOWER as my main one for my Rhythmic accounts. Then to copy trade from Rhythmic accounts to NinjaTrader, I use TradeSyncer. On NinjaTrader, I use my TraderVate accounts. And that'll be a great video to make. So let's end the stream because guys, I really got to go eat lunch and get ready for FOMC. I have a lot. Yeah, my stream crashed. Sorry. So this is my P&L for today. My stream crashed and I forgot to put the P&L up on the stream. Yeah, we're green today. I'm gonna make the font a little bit bigger on this. I feel like it's still too small. That's gonna be better. Now my stream crashed and all right guys, if you want to enter a giveaway, you have 1 minute. I'm about to start the giveaway. If you look up top in the pinned comments, there's a comment here with the link to my YouTube video, and you could, instead of cluttering the chat, post comments, get more views on the videos, grow the channel, baby. But didn't Sage get the first payout with Thrive too? Freaking everything Sage touches falls apart. But again, guys, if you have My Funded Futures, you have Tradeify, you have Top Step, you have I'm not even going to include Apex in the top 5 right now because of all this stuff going on. You don't even have to use them. You have Top Step, My Funded Futures, Tradeify. Who am I missing? I'm missing Take Profit Trader. That's 4 prop firms right there. They'll have 5 accounts each. I think My Funded Futures might be 3, but that's 20 accounts right there almost. You know, like, stick to the safe ones unless you really want to take a risk. If you take the risk, that is fine, but you take on the risk. Don't push other people into the risk. Okay, that's the big difference there. I have no problem with people trading with prop firms. You know, if you want to trade with a new prop firm, go ahead. I'm trading with Lucid, but I'm not pushing their code until they, you know, they become stable. Same thing I did with Tradeify. I did not have Tradeify code on my stream till, I don't know, maybe 4 months into Tradeify's existence. Because they were, right away, they were solid. It was so easy to see. And I hope the new prop firms do that, like Lucid, because that's a good opportunity for straight to funded accounts. But Lucid's got to prove themselves, you know. Now, Flexi Trade had 20 accounts and they were super cheap. Flexi was more like Thrive. Now, although Thrive was maybe more like fast track trading. But we had way too many prop firms shut down. Way too many. One up trader, oh man. Now we're talking old school. One up trader unfortunately does not like 10-second trades. Can I copy QUANTOWER to Tradeovate or Project X? Yes, to Tradeovate and to Project X, actually. But you can't do brackets. That guy looks like a scammer. I don't even know what he looks like. I'm assuming you're talking about One Up Trader CEO. I have no idea. Oh, something else happened. Oh. Yes, George, huge. FOMC. It's gonna move at 2 o'clock, like the initial spike or drop, and then at 2:30 p.m. is when the market's gonna start moving again a lot because that's where the conference is. So from 2:30 to 3 o'clock is actually where the volatility will be happening most of the time. With this slow market, who knows? And also depending on what the result of the meeting is. Are they going to increase rates, drop the rates, whatever it might be? If it stays the same, it might not be as violent. How do I put all my accounts in Rhythmic? What do you mean? This is QUANTOWER. The giveaway did not end. I gotta do it. Sorry, guys. Let's do it. I gotta go, guys. I really gotta go because I'm not gonna be able to eat lunch and get ready for FOMC. This day is just with Thrive closing. It's just getting off the rails. All right, let's do it. Now, since we have 204 comments, guys. Thank you for all the comments. I always forget which link I use. Okay, some of the comments must be doubled because it's only picked up 185 comments. Actually, there's a lot of spam, probably. Those crypto scam comments, and they post one, and then there's like a... All right. You guys ready? Let's see who it is, and if they're in the stream. They gotta be in the stream. J Mills, LFG. Let's effing go. Now, I don't know what his real YouTube name is, though. There he goes. How come I can't tag you? There you are. When you hear trading is a roller coaster, I think this month fits the bill. Congrats on the payouts. Well done, Alpine. Thank you. So $100 goes to you. Send me an email. And good luck on FOMC, guys. Good luck on FOMC. I'll be trading evals aggressively. Hopefully I get to it. I have an hour and I got to eat lunch still. I guess I'm going to have to order something. I was going to go get lunch. Now I'm going to have to order lunch or make lunch at home. Because I got to buy a bunch of evals. But Tradeify, with Top Step, with Take Profit. Take Profit, I get them free. As an affiliate, you get like a couple free evals a month. Last month, I gave them away because I didn't need them. This month, unfortunately, I need them. So I'm not going to give them away yet. Because I thought I wouldn't like... I thought I wouldn't like 150K accounts, but now I want 150K accounts. Wait a minute. For now, I'm going to keep it. How can you trade all of them? Just not at once. You're going to just trade them separately. I mean, you could trade them all together because I'm going to do QUANTOWER for most of my prop firms, except Traderify. Take Profit Trader is going to be on QUANTOWER. I'm even going to do some Phidias maybe. Apex, I'm not sure if I'm going to do. I might do a couple 150K evals on Apex, but I'm not going to push for too many. Right now, Apex is just taking too long to approve payouts and stuff. So it's just, I'd rather focus on other prop firms. And once I'm getting to the point where I'm maxed out, I'll max out with Apex. But for now, I'm good with Apex. I have 16 accounts. And I passed another eval today. So, but if I pass any, actually I passed 2 evals today with Apex. So I could be at like 19 accounts. But they're going to be 25K accounts. Do I want 25K accounts? No. Stupid emails with chart. But yeah, but I didn't get that email. And my payouts, I just got denied and approved this morning from Friday's payout request. So, you know, going from 1 day to like 8 days now for some people. I guess I should be lucky. That's only been 6 days, but still. Well, banning people from eval purchases is different because there's usually a reason. People are really abusing the system a lot of times. So it's just so stupid that they say they're evaluating you for live instead of saying, hey, you can't do this. Like, chill out. Like, why ban people? I don't get it. Give them a warning first that you can't do this type of behavior. And and there's got to be like a guideline for it. Like, what can we do? What can't we do? Make it where you can only have 20 accounts total. 20 accounts total at a time. If you have 20 funded, you can't have any evals. That will protect you from the YOLOing. You know, make evals more expensive, make activation fees less. So it's the total cost is the same or less. It's got to be less technically. Because like, you know, other prop firms, if you pay for an eval up front with no activation fee, you pay a lot less than you pay for an eval plus activation fee. Even like Traderify is a good example. The cheapest accounts you could get with Traderify are the accounts that you pay up front. But when you pay up front, the YOLOing of evals stops or at least decreases. Where should I go if I have Apex and Top Step? Take Profit Trader. And don't give me that crap that you don't like trail and drawdown. I don't want to hear it. Is it because you're a YouTube influencer? No, that's not the case. I talked to a lot of people. You know, only a handful of people got the eval ban out of all their traders. But it's still stupid, and I hate it. I don't understand it. If you don't mind trailing drawdown, then Take Profit Trader is a must. Apex trailing drawdown is trash on evals. I agree. On evals, yes, because it doesn't stop trailing. But on funded accounts, it stops trailing, so who cares? You make $2,000 and the trailing drawdown is gone, so what's the difference? If you can't make $2,000, then just got to work on taking profits sooner. What about Apex? Apex is great if you're going to use a lot of accounts with them. If you're going to do 3 accounts, 4 accounts with Apex, not worth it. So Apex is good for a lot of accounts. But that means if you're not funded with, you know, the other prop firms first, Apex should not be your priority. The only thing that's good about Apex is that 8 days to payout. So you could really get to a payout quickly nowadays. 8 days is all you need. Traderify is 10 days, so it's not much longer. But like Bullnox, for example, it could be forever because the way they have their payouts set up. Otherwise, I would recommend Bullnox so much more. But their payout structure is very genius. They could get a payout every 10 days. But that's not the case. Okay, you can't get a payout every 10 days with Bullnox. 10 trading days, yes. That's a different thing. But then you stay off Like I'm not gonna be trading one of my Tradify accounts. I mean, Tradify, Bullnox. This account right here. I'm not trading this account till next Wednesday. A whole week. It's ready for a payout. I lost one account yesterday, so I'm not gonna risk it anymore. But I'm not risking it. Nah. I could, but I'm not going to. It's $4,300 guaranteed. And the way the payouts are structured, I can't trade this account till next Wednesday. And then from next Wednesday, it will be 10 more days to next payout. So if you start doing the math, it's every 2 months you get 3 payouts. Tradify is by far more faster than Apex when it comes to payouts. Yeah, totally. I've been waiting for a payout approval from Apex since Friday. So right there, I'm losing 3 days already of trading. And Tradify, you only need to trade for 5 days. And then you could flip for 5. What about top 1 futures? Stay away. Top 1 futures is rumored to be the next Thrive going under. Jeff, I got your email. All right, guys. Good luck on FOMC. Don't trade tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday, Juneteenth. Do not show up to the markets expecting anything. I'd say take the day off. The stock market is closed. My rules, if the stock market's closed, I don't care if the futures market's open. If the stock market is closed, that means there's going to be no volatility. That means there's going to be no volume. And especially with the market that we have right now, it's not worth trading. If the market was like 2 months ago, where we had 100-point candles on the 1-minute chart, then you could trade on the holiday because the candles are probably going to be 20 points, which is more than now. But just take a day off, guys. Take a day off, relax. Then we'll have Friday, finish the strong week, and just move on, right? We don't have to trade every day, and just forcing tomorrow is just, I don't know. I hate holidays. I wish that everyone else would be off from work and traders could work because we hate holidays. But unfortunately, World of Finance has a day off. Banks are closed. Post office is closed. And stock exchange is closed. TopStep is great. TopStep is one of the top prop firms. Besides their drama and all that, TopStep is always going to be one of the top prop firms. I'm going to be signing up with them. I just don't like their scaling plan. And I don't like that they have a daily loss limit on the Rhythmic accounts. But if I do the 150K accounts, I'll be fine. What about to use it for a flip? Does tomorrow count? No. Tomorrow counts the same way as if you trade Friday. So like if you trade tomorrow, for example, and you make $200, on Friday, that $200 is still going to show up in your account. It's not going to be at zero. You're going to be like, let's say today was tomorrow, right? And I made this much profit. On Friday, this is how my accounts will look. They will not reset. What do I mean by drama on TopStep? All the live, it's more Dakota and the SRO stuff. Dakota like bashing sim traders and stuff. Just not cool. I don't care. We're here to make money, guys. We're not here to trade pretty. I don't give a crap about how I trade if I'm making money. At the end of the day, life is more about trading, right? And you want to buy yourself freedom. So if you're able to make money trading, doesn't matter how you do it. If you're able to do it and it pays off your mortgage, pays off your rent, pays off your car, I don't care how you do it. It's difficult no matter which way you go about it. The only thing I don't condone is if you hedge prop firms. If you go like TopStep and you go to Tradify and you hedge those two together, nah, that's not cool. Yeah, he got his live account by sim trading and he's red on his live account. If he's red on his live account, how is he paying his bills, right? He's getting paid a shit ton of money by Top Step, which is okay. There's no problem with that. But don't call out sim traders. 25K static videos account, the first trade has to be a winner. That's how I traded it. Nuke trader. Once you get the first trade with 2 contracts or 1 contract and it happens to be a $200-$300 winner, then you have $800 of drawdown, and then it's much better that way. But the first trade's got to be a winner. The first trade's a loser, it's going to be hard to come back. Engineers make a great trader. I don't know why, but yes, that is very true. Engineers and poker players. I don't know. Something about them. Same for funded accounts, yep. It's only $500 in drawdown, but it's static drawdown. So every dollar you make, you have extra drawdown. Within how many days did I get? I got a payout with them within 2 days, the first account. And then I got a payout with them in 8 days on the next account. So it depends. I did 3 different 25K accounts and I got a payout 3 different times. In 3 different ways. All right, guys. I am not going to be able to trade FOMC if I stay here. All right, guys. Later. Thanks for all the questions. And I'll see you guys on the video later. I'm going to make a video later. And yes, I'm on the live stage with videos. And I took a payout from that as well. And I ended up blowing it after. But I'm now back. I blew my live account because I didn't take payouts. And I didn't trade it for a long time. I was like, I'm just going to hold it. And then I ended up trading it when I was doing bad and blew it. What a chop. What a chop. All right, guys. I got to go. FOMC in an hour. I got to eat lunch and I got to buy a shit ton of evals. It's a long process and I got to plan how I'm going to trade those evals. Which ones I'm going to trade at FOMC, 2 o'clock. Which ones I'm going to trade at 2 o'clock. So first we have the 2 o'clock spike or drop. Then we have the reversion of that. And then 2:30 conference. So from 2:30 to 3 o'clock will be my main thing. I just hope it's volatile. If it's not, it's going to be a dud. We'll see. All right, guys. I'll see you. I'll make a video later. And congrats to Jeff on the win. I'll send you the money in a second. Later, guys. Hit the likes on the way out.